Welcome to Sandstorm Sentinel Silent Passage. And we have a situation, or we had a situation last week. Had an incident with a freighter that was attacked, and it's now blocking the channel. Presumably still blocking the channel. I don't know. I wasn't there, but I haven't heard anything different. Egyptian army is getting concerned about the freedom that the insurgents apparently had, and they want us to take care of some of the buildup of ASEAN forces, specifically near the Sharm el-Sheikh tourist resorts and everywhere in that region. Additionally, we have gotten a report from the Intel guys that Syria is still not fully recovered from the civil war. We kind of figured that out. The military leadership, which comprises RCM, um, they have taken some of the military equipment and are in the process of relocating it to the new supposed staging grounds in the southern Sinai region. Um, Apparently, they're also being helped by sympathizers with the religious cause or whatever it is they're doing. That's not quite clear yet. Mm. Syria has reported unauthorized air activity coming through northern Iraq. We can all guess where that's coming from. So we're tasked to monitor and investigate that and kinda patrol the airspace for the new Syrian government that we helped install. And our liaison to the Israeli Air Force, Nira Eshkol, apparently, will coordinate with us. And since Israel is not comfortable going into, you know, Syria or Jordan, we all know why. If anyone's going into another airspace, it's probably going to be us. Um, Also, northern end of Suez Canal, there was an SA-10 site, or still is, that has apparently been taken by RCM. So now they own an SA-10. There was some damage, so Intel thinks it's degraded to some degree. I am unclear how exactly. Um, Maybe Spin can elaborate, or Slick if they have more information, but there's some degradation going on.
The last information we have on that SA-10 is the low altitude search radar is out of commission based on the damage we observed. So high
Hmm.
altitude is still up there. If you're targeted by it at a range of 10 to 16 nautical miles, be below 16,000 feet away from it, then it won't see you. And obviously the azimuth and elevation change accordingly. Um,
Okay,
so yeah, just be advised of that.
good to know. Or just fly around it.
Yeah, don't go near it.
Yeah. Cool. Commander's intent hasn't changed. The big picture is still the same. We are supporting the local governments to deal with these insurgent threats. We still protect local civilian populace and humanitarian aid missions. We haven't seen a lot of them, we're aware, but they do exist, especially in the northern part of Sinai where we had like terrorist attacks. And of course, just dealing directly with RCM.
The
Uh,
last bit I just want to add to that commander's intent is something that's not specifically called out here, but Bismarck called attention to it. Is the area that we're going to be looking at around St. Catherine's is a historically religious site.
oh,
If people
yes.
are familiar with the Ten Commandments and Moses and all that other stuff, Mount Moses is St. Catherine's. So that's where the purported, Ten Commandment tablet stuff all happened. So there's a lot of tourism, a lot of people on pilgrimages and stuff like that heading to that region. So that's why St. Catherine's is of a high interest to the government.
And to like everyone, I guess.
Well,
all the
everyone,
major
yeah,
all the
yes.
major religions have a stake in that, and naturally Egypt as well. They like their history. They like to protect it. So let's not drop bombs on stuff unless we know what we're dropping down. Do not kill the mountain that gave us the Ten Commandments. Very good stuff. Yeah, that kind of blew my mind when I learned about that. So maybe one of the other guys also like, oh yeah, holy shit, that's a thing. Cool. Moving on. Today's the 5th of February. Local time is 0540. Sunrise is 0640. So for the Navy guys, that is definitely case 3 departure. Weather, we have a 2 knot wind out of 050. Visibility is 3 miles. So for the Navy guys, that means case 3 recovery. Um, little fog, that's why we have the visibility as it is. Scattered clouds at 8,000 feet and at 25,000 feet, few at 36,000 feet. Temperature 4 degrees, 2.5, altimeter 3024. Any questions about weather? Coolio.
Not to draw attention to,
Moving
but
on.
or sorry, not a question, but to draw attention to, the fog is expected to get worse down to a 1 mile visibility as the mission goes on. So be aware, be
Is the fog
cautious.
everywhere or just over the sea?
Uh, ocean,
So
ocean and coastal areas.
Gotcha.
it's not everywhere, so fog is based on altitude, right? So valleys will have fogs, mountain hills or stuff elevated areas won't have as much fog. That's how fog works. Flows downhill. If you look at this part right here, expect like 600 feet or so of fog. And then the visibility as it is. Cool. Threats and limitations. Yes. New SA10. Everything else has pretty much stayed the same. I want to draw attention to the fact that these insurgents still rely mostly on highly mobile SAMs. So expect the SAM to pop up anywhere basically. They can just park the thing, set it up, takes about 20 minutes or 30 minutes depending on the SAM system, and then that thing is ready to go. Pop off some missiles, they pack everything together and go. So don't go too low without, paying attention to your RWR. And if you don't need to go low, it's probably safer just to stay high. That's a lesson we all took from Desert Storm. Well, not we, but the actual military. Cool. The routes of engagement haven't changed, and the limitations also haven't changed. We still need authorization. We're in talks with the liaisons to kind of ease up on the limitations a little bit. We'll see how that goes. Friendly assets haven't changed. Gonna leave it up here for a second if somebody wants to write something down. By the way, I like the picture from Nellis. You should probably change that.
We're encrypting key 3 today then?
Yes, we're encrypting key 3. You saw
Okay,
it here.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Same as last week. Or a couple days ago in story
Yesterday.
time.
Yesterday.
Yesterday, yes. Okay, thank you.
Sorted.
So, at tasking order, we have 3 packages, 4 packages actually, but technically 3. So we have Laker, they're doing cast, strike, and seed. Look at your names, look where you're supposed to slot.
There has been a slight
Pacer,
difference for the 34 flights. but it isn't updated. But I have updated in the briefing. But you have to go out of presentation mode for it to
You should. That's
reassign.
the old one.
So what did you update? This really
Yeah,
should be done
the first
before the-
flight, it's the C flight. But if you go to presentation mode, now it's correct.
Okay, it's good now.
Yep, thanks.
Okay, just tell me go out and in again. Oh my god.
He did.
It's so complicated.
I did, Schmidt.
Okay. So, yeah, Pacer Flight is doing cast and seed. Satix, you're just doing strike on your own. And we'll get to what you're supposed to do later. And Raptor, you're capping the entire peninsula. And you will also be contacted by C2 if the Israelis want you to saunter over to Syria and take care of things there. Right. If Rambo, I'm correct in assuming this is that flight? Yes? No?
Yeah. Let me.
Okay, thank you. Great. Everyone
think
else did really well. Any questions about where you're supposed to slot?
You said
Great.
there's 3,
No
but
questions,
technically
I like
4
it.
packages? Is that...
Excuse me?
You said there was 3, but technically 4 packages? Are the 14
I
being
said the
divisible?
cap flight is a cap flight. Yeah. I said it's technically 4, but we don't care about the cap flight because they're their own thing. They're just
Okay,
one
gotcha.
flight. They do not count as their own package.
They have no allegiance to any flight. They're doing their own thing.
Exactly. Well, they're protecting everyone at the same time. It doesn't matter. Everyone else understood. Cool. This is the rough layout of the area. Celtic in the southwest, Lakers in the center region, and then you have Pacers in the northeast. The colors should hopefully correspond to the NBA teams, if anyone picked up on that. If not, I do not care. Okay, moving on. Cool. So now we go into package briefs. Since we have, how many mission commanders do we have? Baggage, what did you do?
Laker, and we have just me assigned, yes. The others have no package commander.
No, okay, so you have Lakers, right?
Lakers will go to second briefing. Boom.
Okay, you can go now with your guys. Everyone who was in Lakers, go.
Someone just rename that channel, please. Thank you very much.
Controllers, let's go
Everyone-
down to our controller briefing channel.
Enjoy the
Every-
basement.
Everyone who is in Laker should go now down to baggage. So, chop.
Anyhow,
Wait,
little pitbull boy.
Hold.
Slick.
Oh yes,
Slick, you are Pacer?
I guess so.
Yes, no, maybe?
Cool
We're gonna
kids.
go with yes.
Okay, so go to the third channel. No, that's me.
Hey.
No,
No.
I will go to the third because it's Celtic. Okay, so everyone in Celtic go down to the third channel and the cap flight as well, please. So Raptor and Celtic go
Watch
down
our
to...
backs.
Bye, guys.
I know why you did it. I hate you a little bit right now.
Who?
That was smart. Whoever named
Who?
that.
I love
that
you,
was
Isaac.
smart. So, okay, I will hop down.
Enjoy your
Alright.
basement. Right, ho.
Now it's just the cool kids left.
Yeah,
Hoorah.
goddamn right. Okay, let me start. The package brief is going to be an absurdly quick one. However, the discussions that follow it may be less quick. I will stream the thing because, frankly, I can't be bothered to have you guys just find it yourselves. Here we go.
Eyes on.
Package briefing. Say again?
I'm watching. Go ahead.
Yep, cool. Package brief. Our task here today is to conduct CAS as package. You guys are, or excuse me, is it not Joker? Fuck's sake, it's who are you?
Blaster.
Blaster.
Yeah.
Blaster are functioning as seed flight for us. So should we deal with an offense situation, we will likely be able to be calling upon you guys to deal with that as required. If it's in the CAS area, I would like to at least communicate, like you guys to at least communicate it with the JTAC as required for the strike, but we can also just hand it off to you as required. As you say, as you heard in the main briefing, these SAMs could be pretty much anywhere. Just sweep the area sort of before we sort of get in the region. Don't get too close to the actual CAS locations though. We will report to you guys if we encounter a SAM system down there that needs you guys to take care of. If it's something light, we're carrying 2 Mavs in the flight, so we can likely just hit it with those, and we're both carrying jammers. Anything sort of more than like an SA-13, or maybe like a Tunguska, we'll be looking for suppression and destruction from you guys, just to save our own munitions for
Yeah, sounds good.
CAS targets.
Copy.
For JTAC's targets, for RA's targets, I should say.
Yeah, it's
Cool.
kind of
Say-
important. It kind of also depends on how much weaponry we'll carry to the field. So if you guys say if it's light targets, we can take it. We'll take less weapons because otherwise we can't land if we don't use them.
Worried about fuel? Worried about weight for landing?
Yeah, the Hornet is very touchy with the weight limit. So if we're carrying a harm
Really?
and 2, if you carry a harm and 2 GBUs, your maximum landing weight's like 2,000 pounds of fuel.
Jesus, what the hell?
Yeah, it's a bit broken currently.
And for case 3, that's really fucking low.
Yeah.
That's that's 1 bolter pattern if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're at
Oof.
right now we are equipped 1 harm and 1 maverick and standard rest and 2 fuel packs.
I would suggest that should be enough for what we need.
Yeah. If we need more than 2 harms, we're in trouble.
Pretty much. There's no reason that should cause any issues.
Gotta save the taxpayers some
If we
money.
need more than 2 harms, dear God, something's gone so very, 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 very wrong.
Go straight into the SA-10.
Watch out for that thing. It can
I
be
s-
devious. And
I
it is
saw
between
we
you
had
guys
a-
and the AO.
I saw we had an SA-6 listed on the threats. I don't know if that's likely, but
It's always possible.
yeah,
SA-6
that's probably
is
the only thing I'd want to
good
worry
fun.
about.
Yeah, I mean, they're not dangerous. Respect them. Give them the respect they deserve. They are a fairly capable SAM system, but they are quite old gen. The more
Yeah.
modern variants, RCM do not currently have access to, those being, SA-17, SA-11.
Yeah, they're semi-active, so as long as we break line of sight, if we really have to.
Yes, indeed. Cool. Bit through all of this quickly. We're carrying CBUs and GBUs and MAVs. The actual positioning of these weapons is a little bit shifted around, but that's not consequential to you guys.
Maverick E's or
You
Maverick
guys
F's? Sorry.
Us or you?
Either. I think we both taken them. It
We're
just
carrying
didn't
deltas.
specify. Oh, you got
We'll
deltas?
carry
All right.
deltas. You guys are going to carry.
I didn't put it down. It's dependent on whatever you personally like, I think.
Okay. I just saw laser code, so I didn't know if we were doing any buddy lasing stuff.
Yeah, it was mostly set up for in the case that we want to take GBU.
Copy.
Yeah, if you want to take a GBU, it's also useful if you've got someone else's weapon who you want to be able to guide in. You should have a brief laser code.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Happy? Relatively?
Yes.
All
Cool.
good?
Happy days. You guys have the JTAC frequency if you need to contact it for whatever reason, don't you?
I didn't see it.
Mentioned? Well, not on there actually. No, that really should be in the frequency section, shouldn't it? It is. Boop. It is 286 for Ra. For the JTAC. So for you guys it'll be
286.0. Copy.
26.0. I'll put that on your comms thingy just so we have it there. But I don't reference this during mission. You guys are welcome to if you need to.
I wrote it down. I got my kneeboard.
Yeah, same. Cool. Happy days. Let's split it off into flights. We can do flight briefings, etc. if you guys need to. Teller, I'll meet you down in 77th. Meeting, briefing, channel.
Copy.
See you out there.
See you folks in the sky. Fly
Yeah.
safe.
Alright, I think we've got a quite easy mission.
Yeah.
It's only... We'll fly out, let's see. Let's pull up the frag up.
Yeah, I saw we're on that eastern side of the peninsula. Frago. There we go. Oh, this isn't refreshed. Refresh. This is probably the wrong link. Yep, that's last week's. Let's see.
Here, I'll stream it.
Oh, thanks. Save me finding in the PowerPoint.
Oh no, never mind. I can't. Let's go to the ready room. VFA 34B. I don't have streaming permissions there.
Oh, I can just pull it up. Oh, never mind. Confirm. There we go.
Here.
And visual. Yeah, this is us.
All right. Yeah. For our flights, a few points of interest. The SA-10. Let's stay away from that. But we should be fine as we're flying like across the Israeli
We'll stick to the
border.
ingress and outgress. Should be all right.
Yeah, we gotta make sure we don't overfly Gaza. So waypoint 1 and 4 are strict.
So
and
air
then
on the side of west.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Not too far west between the SA-10. But that's one of the big important parts. Else, we're pretty decent.
Yep.
Probably
we'll stay
be the
on hand.
first... Exactly. The mission will probably be the first one done because Slick and so is smooth team, while the other flights are going to be a little more rough. So my plan for the mission is simply fly to waypoint 2, see if someone pings us, if someone goes active or anything. If they don't, we just ingress further and further until we're almost over the gas area. We don't really have to penetrate it completely, depending on like how we are. Maybe drop down a little, see if they get waken up or something. If nothing wakes up at us, we'll just fly back, hit the tanker. Maybe gets
What's the range on waypoint 2 to waypoint 3?
Let's see.
I think if you check show distances in the bottom left, it'll pop it up.
Oh, true. It's 40.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
40 miles. Copy.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, anything that's going to be a threat will be popping up by that point. So, I think that's a good plan.
Yeah, exactly. In terms of threat table, the SA-6, Slick does easy with it, but in my experience, it can be kind of nasty because you can't energy defeat the missiles, or at least you can't maneuver defeat them. They pull like 30 Gs.
Right.
So you have to energy defeat them, but they only shoot at you when you're way inside of their weapon engagement zone. So
they're also Fox 1, so you can break line of sight if you're that low.
Yeah, true, but we're on the Sinai Peninsula, and I mean, if we're that low, we shouldn't go that low. More what I'm saying. Because the big threat of the RCM is manpad. So you should never really drop down that low, except if you're very confident there are no manpad.
What angels are you thinking?
Probably flow in like inches 24. And we can step down to like 16, depending on how the mission goes. I usually fly it a bit like my philosophy in flying these kinds of missions are a plan is only as good as the first like engagement. So we'll see how it goes and discuss further on that.
Yeah, but play it smart. We'll be okay.
Yeah.
Any procedure I should know for JTF 15 for how you guys run seed? This is my first seed hop.
No, I'm not that familiar with JTF 15's seed procedure also. But what we can do is it depends on if something goes active on. Let's for now do a basic searcher and target seed. So where one person flies into the possible area, while the other person stays back to keep their nose and sensors focused on where there's a possibility for SAM's hide. Because there's no reason for both of us to get into the same weapon engagement. So how that would usually flow is the waypoint 2 is our IP. We'd split off. One person flies closer, one person does a loop, and now we've got some distance between us. And then, let's say I go closer, I penetrate a little, see if something reacts at me, keep on penetrating. If nothing reacts at me, at a certain point I'll say, all right, it's done. Otherwise, if someone reacts, I'll go cold. Maybe I get engaged, but at that point I'm already cold, and maybe it gives you a chance to engage.
Copy that.
That would be done with the harms. If there's some smaller seeds, which, if it's like IR, SAM, so manpads or something, we use Maverick. In terms of Maverick, we can take laser guided or the IR guided. I'm debating with the fog, because with the fog it can be difficult for IR Mavs to.
Yeah, he was saying like below 700, 650 feet. But
yeah, it's a difficult point, because usually if you've got like completely occluded weather, you'd want GPS weapons. But I mean, we can also take a GBU 38 instead of a Maverick. I just don't think it's going to make a big difference if you either have like a targeting pod and use a laser Mav fixed on one point, or if you use a GBU 38 on a fixed point. You know?
If the fog is that bad, I think it's going to be a moot point. But
yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I know the IR Mavs, they can be real difficult, like getting a lock on them if you've got bad weather conditions.
Yeah, I'm indifferent, so whatever you call it. I mean, we could both do split if you really wanted to, but I don't think we need to.
Yeah, let's split it then.
Okay. You got a preference?
I'll take the laser. Yeah, I'll take laser Mav. You'll take the IR Mav, and we'll see.
Cool.
That covers all bases.
Yep, sounds good. And we just have one Maverick, one Harm, and that's it. 2 fuel pods, double ugly.
Yeah, because honestly, there's a decent chance we won't have to shoot at anything, and otherwise we're very heavy on Dutch lab.
Landing weight is state 4.0. Just confirming we're on mids channel 1, right?
Channel 20.
Channel 20?
Because we're the second flight. So first flight takes channel 10 or 1. The actual rule is you have to take channel 10, but people usually take channel 1. Then the second flight takes channel 20, and the third flight takes channel 30. Because the idea of it is, if you've got a flight of 4, you turn one mids channel to channel 10, for example, and then you and the flight lead and the element lead go to channel 11, so they can talk to each other.
Gotcha. Okay, so channel 20.
Correct.
Okay. So is that one that's on the knee board just never updated?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, mids.
Yeah, I was in a bit of a rush today, so...
No, it's all good. It's all good. Channel 20. And we have the 150 radial for departure.
Correct, I believe.
Cool.
Yeah, 150. It should be easy because there's only a cloud deck, so
yeah.
I think there's be decent sun before we're up in the air.
And what's the frequency for us? We're TAC 2.
Sorry?
What tactical frequency are we on? TAC 2?
We're on, let's see here, we're on 270.2.
Okay, cool. 270.2, channel 20. Cool.
All right.
I think that's everything. Yeah, case 3 should be fun.
Yeah, were you there for the last case?
No, that was just before my time. I started last week.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Case trees in general, I do think they're fun, especially because if you gotta wait a minute, everyone gets so low on fuel, and then they really start stressing.
Yeah, I'm excited to see if I can get my approach time on target. We will see.